On April 25th, the FBI arrested and charged a Milwaukee County judge with obstructing an immigration arrest, with FBI Director Kash Patel saying she created increased danger to the public. But the full story is actually much more complicated and much less shocking than Trump wants you to believe. And we're explaining why on this edition of The Unpopulists' Executive Watch Abuse of the Week. It all started when an undocumented 30-year-old Mexican national named Eduardo Flores Ruiz showed up to the Milwaukee County Courthouse. That same day, ICE showed up to the courthouse with a warrant for his arrest. Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan met the agents at the door to her courtroom and looked at the warrant, where she noticed it was not a judicial warrant signed by a judge, but what's called an administrative warrant, which crucially does not give ICE officials the authority to enter private places without consent. Dugan then sent the officers to the office of the chief judge to clear up the matter. In the meantime, Judge Dugan ushered Flores Ruiz and his lawyer to another door meant for jury members that led out of the courtroom. This is where the FBI argues Dugan obstructed the arrest. They allege she essentially smuggled him out of the way of ICE agents to prevent his detainment. Still, two agents who had remained at the courtroom spotted them and apprehended Flores Ruiz. The next week, the FBI showed up at the courthouse again, and this time arrested Judge Dugan. Traditionally, courts have been treated as sensitive locations, like schools, hospitals, and churches, where immigration arrests should only take place as a last resort, because they're supposed to be places where victims report crimes, witnesses testify, and defendants get their day in court. All things that apply to people, not just citizens. If defendants, witnesses, or victims are too scared to show up, the courts can't function. However, as soon as Trump took office this year, he rescinded that traditional policy, and formerly off-limits spaces became ICE hunting grounds. And that's what they want, to show off their catches. Judge Dugan's arrest was even publicly amplified by FBI Director Kash Patel, who posted images on social media with the caption, "No one is above the law." It's all about spectacle. They're just trying to intimidate. The reality TV president doesn't know how to govern. He just knows how to pump up his views. That's your Executive Watch Abuse of the Week. Subscribe for free at theunpopulist.net.